Alright folks, I'm going to do my gloriously predicted video, guaranteed to be wholly inaccurate come February. Okay, this is my predictions preseason for the NFL playoffs. This is what I think the final win-loss totals for each team in every division will be. NFC South, I think the Falcons end up winning it. They'll go 12-4. New Orleans 10-6. Tampa Bay and Carolina both faltering. NFC East, I like the Giants to win 10-6. Washington post a winning season 9-7. Cowboys and Eagles 7-9, 6-10 respectively. Okay, NFC North, I think Green Bay's going to go 12-4 and they'll lock up the second seed. Minnesota goes 11-5. Chicago 9-7. Detroit 5-11. Just don't see them making a rebound for the bankrupt city. San Francisco 13-3, number one seed in the NFC. Seattle I think will go 12-4. St. Louis I think might be the surprise team of the year. They'll go 9-7, almost make the playoffs. And Arizona 3-13, worst record in the NFL. Johnny Football, you're going to the desert. Okay, to kind of look at the AFC. I think the Colts are going to win the AFC South 10-6. Houston will drop to 8-8. I don't think they're going to be as good as they were last year and miss the playoffs. Tennessee and Jacksonville, nothing really looking good here, 5-11 and 4-12 respectively. We go to the AFC North. We got the Patriots going 13-3 for the second seed. I think the Dolphins are going to surprise everybody and go 11-5 this year and make the playoffs. Buffalo 6-10. The misfortunes of the Jets continue. They fall to 5-11. Time to get controversial. AFC Central. I think the Steelers are going to rebound this year and take the division 11-5. With the Bengals going 9-7 and clinching the sixth and final playoff slot for the year. The Ravens, obviously they're defending Super Bowl champions, but they lost so many veterans this year that it's hard to imagine being a better team than they were last year. I think they go 8-8, dead even, and miss the playoffs. And of course the Browns 4-12. Not really controversial here, but Broncos I think are going to have the best overall record in football this year. They're going to go 14-2. They're going to lose 2 games the entire season. They're going to drop a game to the Patriots, and I think they're going to lose the very last game of the year against the Raiders. And speaking of the Raiders, I know they're my team, and I'm making a real homer decision here. I think they'll end up going 9-7 and barely missing the playoffs. They're going to be a resurgent team led by Darren McFadden and a way, way better quarterbacking ensemble. A lot of people taking the Chiefs to be a much improved team. I think they will be better than they were last year, but I don't think they're going to be a contender. 7-9, miss the playoffs, and the Chargers going 6-10. So there you go. Those are my predictions for every team's win-loss record, which of course brings us to my playoff scenario. We've got San Francisco and Green Bay getting byes for the playoffs, Denver and New England in the AFC. So playoffs end up looking like Atlanta and Minnesota, New York Giants against Seattle Seahawks, Steelers against the Bengals, the Colts against the Dolphins. And in that, I'm going to take the Seahawks to knock off Eli Manning and the Giants. So they're going to have a date with their division rivals, San Francisco. And I think Atlanta is going to defeat Minnesota, which sets up Green Bay getting a visit from Atlanta and San Francisco doing a battle with Seattle. And I think San Francisco is going to win that one in a nail-biter. And I think Atlanta is also going to do pretty well. So we're going to have a rematch of last year's NFC Championship. Pittsburgh and Cincinnati, pretty much goes without saying. Pittsburgh is going to win that one. And they'll do battle with the Patriots in a very traditional sounding matchup. And I'm going to pick the Colts over the Dolphins, even though the Dolphins technically have the better overall win-loss record at the end of the year. So how about that? Denver against Indianapolis. Wow, that's going to be a great game. Too bad Denver's going to win and just stomp Andrew Luck and the boys. And I'm going to go with Tom Brady because really it's just dumb to vote against Tom Brady. So there you go. These are my predicted Final Four for the 2013-2014 NFL season. I think the Broncos rout New England probably by like 10, 12 points in the AFC Championship. And I think Matt Ryan will finally get his chance to go to a game. They have too many offensive weapons, and I think Falcons will get revenge on the Niners. The last game ever at Candlestick Park will be a real depressor. So there you go. This is my prediction. Super Bowl, looking all shades of 1999 in here. Got the Falcons playing the Broncos. And, First verse, same as the second verse. I think the Broncos are going to win this one. They're going to win it handily. Peyton Manning finally gets his second Super Bowl championship, and the Broncos begrudgingly are going to be your presumptive 2013-2014 NFL champions. And as a Raiders fan and a Atlanta homebody, I hate the sound of that. Here's the football. I hate it.